Hello friends, today I wanted to talk about vacation ideas for kids. Traveling by local trains and standing and waiting at the bus stop for the bus to come. Traveling by the local buses in our area. Going by all modes of transport, which would include ferries, autos, double-decker buses are amazing ideas. Getting your bag ready, deciding what to take if you're going out, if you're going for sleepovers, another great idea. Just walking, exploring your city, just moving around everywhere on your feet, exploring the caves around your place, visiting areas which are old, which are ancient, which have history. That's a great way to learn about history than just reading about them in our local textbooks. That really helps the kids to understand how people lived in the past. So great thing to do would be to visit all those places that they read. If not all, of course we can't go to all, but some of those places which kids read in their textbooks, so that they can relate and they can understand things better. And it's proven now, the research shows that if you want to develop your child's resilience and self-regulation and the ability to cope with stress, then the best way to do that is to allow the child to be in nature. Let the child be out there doing all that he wants to. Here in this video, he's becoming a bear and he's practicing an animal walk, the bear animal walk. Over here, he's become a puppy. So doing all kinds of things in nature helps kids. It reduces their anxiety to a great extent. Here, he is doing the crab walk. It has really been proven that the more time a child spends in nature, the attention levels of the child improves. Many kids who have a diagnosis of ADHD, their symptoms do get better when they spend at least 20 minutes every day in nature. Here, Neil is pretending to become an elephant. Doing these kinds of animal walks as a race is another great thing that can be done. Kangaroo walks, kangaroo jumps is another lovely task to do, and kids enjoy it when they are with other kids. Here he is becoming a giraffe, trying to walk on his toes. Not only does it promote the development of gross motor skills, but also coordination between the upper and the lower body. Here he is a monkey trying to catch bananas by jumping. I think it also helps them to develop good creativity. Here he is a stork. The benefits of being around a pet or an animal are enormous. If you would see, just petting animals or being around them reduces anxiety to a great extent. I think it also teaches empathy to kids. Animals give a lot of unconditional love, and by doing so, they teach us also how to love unconditionally. Feeding animals is another great thing that can be done. Being around them, spending time in nature is great, and around animals is another wonderful thing that can be done during your kids' vacation. It's fun to just feed them. It's really amazing. I also feel that kids need a lot of opportunity just being around in the greens, exploring, balancing, falling, doing whatever that they want to. They say kids are the best scientists and they learn only when they are in nature. They do various things. They may fall, they may trip, but every single thing that they're doing is learning. Of course, we need to supervise, we need to see because they're still learning. But I think vacations are a great time to give them that opportunity to be out there. Look at this little fellow playing with the tire. As kids, we got so much time out in the nature, around trees, taking the fruits, jumping, reaching for them, so much stuff and so many opportunities that we got. And I think we can give the same things to our kids. Going to a beach is another great thing. Making this path that we've made to see if your marble goes down requires a lot of precision. Playing frisbee, great way to develop gross motor skills. They say be around the greens or be around the blues. Blues are any water body. It could be a beach, a pond, a lake, anything. Here in this video, Neil is jumping backwards. That's another great way to develop a gross motor skill. So, you're just getting enough time to do what you want to do in your vacation. I also feel that kids need that time to just be there, do what they want to do. So it's very important to take care that they are not overscheduled, that the day is not completely structured with lots of things and activities to do. That does not give them that time to develop their creativity. Over here, he's learning to just jump over various shapes that we made. These are some of the activities that can be done at the beach. And the wonderful thing is that you're also getting earthing. He's bare feet on the surface of sand. Earthing is a great way to reduce stress in kids, to increase self-regulation, to increase attention span. Here I have dug a hole and made Neil sit into it, and then I'm making a tortoise. You can be creative. Make a crocodile, make a starfish, let them stay in it for a while and then let them come out of it. I love it because it really calms them down. It really settles them down. Searching for shells on the beach, another nice thing that you can do. Just being there, enjoying, doing nothing, just sitting in those waves teaches the child that you don't have to always keep doing something. You can just be. Spending times in greens and blues is wonderful. Once in a while, the child can also go to a mall, provided there's some good physical activity that the child does. This is just my belief. Jumping, crashing, hanging, great things. These are the kinds of things that I would want my son to do when he's out in a mall. I would still prefer nature. I will still prefer water. Taking them to science parks, understanding how your body works, and so many other concepts that kids learn in the textbooks can be understood at a science park. Allowing a child to play unstructured, letting them do what they want to do. Here he spilled some water and he's playing in the water. It's absolutely okay to just have some time doing nothing. Board games, another nice thing, teaching concept of winning and losing. Some kids really find it difficult to lose. Screen time. Most kids nowadays want to do that, and I feel a little bit of screen time is okay, depending on the age of the child, of course. Here, Neil is helping with organizing his cupboard, his toy cupboard, and I feel organizing cupboard, organizing his clothes cupboard, so many things can be done. Helping with the daily chores in the house can be a great task, which could be given as a responsibility during vacation, because it is really needed to learn to take responsibility as adults. These are the small things which help us grow up. Washing your car, washing the cycle, washing, with the vessels in the house. So many of those small little things can be given to kids, again depending on the age of the child. There are various charts that are available these days which tell us what particular chore a child needs to do. Doing physical activities outside like cycling or doing wave board, amazing things again, which can be done. Also, I feel let the child decide what he wants to do. As kids we used to use the magnifying glass to catch the rays of the sun. That's amazing. Swimming, amazing task again, depending again if the child wants to do it. I feel let the child have his say. Let him decide what he wants to. It's very tough to balance between letting the child decide what he wants to do and making them follow what we want them to follow, and still letting them evolve, let them take decisions, let them be creative. It's a beautiful balancing task that's needed of us as parents. But I feel it's an amazing thing to do, to let them decide what they want to do, while being careful that they're not just choosing screen time and being indoors all the time. Let them make this kind of a mess. It's fun. Let them just get their creativity out. But yeah, cleaning up after this would be again their task, because they have to learn to take responsibility for cleaning up the mess after all this has been done by them. And will they do it all by themselves if we tell them to? Of course not. We may have to be behind them and make them do it. But following through on our instructions is a big skill that we may have to practice during vacations. And it's a great opportunity for them to learn to follow through. Just having fun with them. Wrap them up. Let them wrap you up. Be creative. Just make memories. It's really a great time to make memories. So here we are just having fun making mummies, while it also helps to develop and to take care of the tactile awareness. Massage them, let them pamper you, you pamper them. It's great fun to just be around with them. Kids really help us to go through our childhood once again. And I feel this opportunity, we should just grab it and use it in the best of ways during vacation. Just pampering them, loving them, touching them, because this is the age when they want us to shower our affection on them. So vacation is one great time to do that. Another important thing is some kind of an art activity. Here is my t-shirt which he is printing. And when I wear that t-shirt which he's made, it gives him a lot of self-esteem. He feels great about it because he made it. So doing art activities together is a lovely thing which can be done. This is what we painted a house last year during our vacations, so that can be taken up as a project. Let them make their own little houses under those furnitures. Let them sit there. You go along with them. Enjoy with them while they enjoy by just being creative. Here is one house which he made behind the sofa, which was a small little thing, but it was his own house, his small little corner. Just play some rough and tumble stuff around. They just enjoy doing all these kinds of activities. Spending time with them is all that they want us to do. And it is a very difficult thing to do what they want to do, but it's really fun. These games that we used to play as kids, amazing thing. It was so much fun playing those same games again. It's like reliving our childhood and just being happy, just enjoying life the way it is rather than doing tasks. Teaches them that we can just be happy, just have fun with whatever time that we can give them. Of course, everyone is busy. Just having fun, Here we're just playing a game of throwing balls on each other. But the amount of fun it generated was, it was huge. It was really huge. And kids are making wonderful childhood memories. And that's amazing. Great thing that we can give to them during their vacations and even otherwise. Teaching them to meditate, just sit and spend some time doing nothing. It can start with as small as maybe 10 seconds and increasing. Dancing with them, singing with them, just doing anything that they want to do, and do whatever you feel like doing. That teaches them that life is meant to be lived and enjoyed. Look at this little one just having fun. So I hope you enjoyed this video and got some great tips on how to spend time, maybe some good quality time with your kids. Thank you so much for watching these videos. Have great fun and make great memories.